Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Samaritan Paradox. So, we had to really struggle to make any progress last time because it turned out we needed to talk to the shop owner to be given permission to look at the boat where Jonatan had been killed so we can get evidence proving he didn't commit suicide. He's given us this crossword puzzle that's almost solved. We need to across late Bergwall PI. So we need to know the name of the detective in Jonatan's detective stories. And fortunately, a long time ago, we figured out how to be able to look at one of his books in this bar. We didn't really have any reason to look at the book at that point, but now we do. And so we're going to go to the bar, get the solution to the crossword puzzle, hopefully, and then put it in the mail, probably. Last word was Vickland. Done and done. Interesting. The names they seem to, that Jonatan seems to use still feel like some kind of code, but they may just be Swedish too. Seems like there's a lot of weird names. So we walked here to solve the crossword puzzle. Now we need to probably go back to the shop and give it to him, but he may ask us to mail it. Which we can do that also because we know where our mailbox is.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I should go.
Please.
I guess I have to give the crossword puzzle to him. Let's see, crossword, walk here. They've always got him standing right in front of people, and if you compare that to something like the Indiana Jones point-and-click LucasArts games, you'll notice that most people figured out real quickly you have to have them standing to the side, otherwise the character's always in the way of the mouse. And there's really not been any time in which I needed to click on my own character. So the fact that I could have clicked on my own character this whole time is kind of pointless.
Here you go, all solved. Let's hope you win that outboard motor now.
Fantastic, great job.
So let's talk to him now.
Oh, hello.
Can we go see Bergwall's boat now?
Can we go see Bergwall's boat now?
Sure, let's go. I'll sort some papers in the office while I'm here. Give me a shout if you need anything. Jonatan's boat is the wooden one closest to the entrance. Just take your time.
And
Thanks.
Again...
By the way, I also arrange fishing trips if you're interested.
Well, just in a black background. So clearly they didn't have the budget or whatever to animate himself. Wow. So he jumped off a rowboat. I was expecting something bigger just because it was a point-and-click adventure game. Lock doors before leaving. Take that note. I don't need a bucket of paint. There's a wooden stick in it. We'll take the stick. We'll just pick up everything while we're here. Burner. Sure, why not? Boats for all tastes and needs are being stored here. Engines, outboard engines. Seem a little bit odd, no wonder he wants a new one. Alright, now let's go look at Jonatan's boat. See if the police have missed something. Considering it's a suicide case, they probably haven't been too meticulous in their examination. What might this be? Scratches. So stick with paint on the scratches. That won't help me interpret the scratches any better. What would a Note. Stick with the note. Note on scratches. And then stick on scratches. Oh, I've got to use the stick on the burner to make it like a charcoal. Let's get charred. Now we have a burnt stick and open flame. And now we rub that on the scratches and we see what it says. The engravings appeared on it. What's this say? I've created a carbon copy of the scratches found on Jonatan's boat. Max save us. Max saw us. Caution. Curious. Max saw us. Let's go ahead and turn off the fire. Who is Max? Saw us. SUWASMAX. Is there a character that says by the name Max? I'll just erroneously click everywhere just to be certain. Don't think there's anything more
Hey,
here.
I'm ready to leave.
All right, I'm done too. Let's go. If you're looking for a newer boat, I can give you a special price.
Thank you. I'll consider it.
And apparently we can just now travel to the boathouse if we need to. So I imagine the Max saw us part is for the activist private detective, but let's talk to Sara about it first.
Hi.
Ord.
Nope, it's an item, not a conversation, so if I can't use the item, then we're fine. It's kind of funny, we have this mailbox we can interact with, but there's... I guess we should double check to make sure the mailbox is empty. Because mail might have been picked up. Let's see, if we go here and we give this to him, nothing. So we'll go here and we'll give it to her. We don't know who Max is, so we may have to just investigate more. Which I guess we do. I'm thinking every single character in this game, and I don't recall there being anybody Max or anything like that. He was back quickly. Interesting.
Hello there.
Oh! My.
Let's see what this he has to say with this. Nothing. Was there a pet or something? May not be necessary. May not be necessary. is the fish named Max. Will the library maybe give me a hint? Book about riddles. That seems... Was there Max in chapter 2? We've hit a problem. Call Magnus.
Magnus here.
Hey, it's me.
Ord, my friend.
I gotta go. Take care.
Take care, mate.
And the only other person you'd even talk to would be Sara. And no reply there. Max saw us. SU55VXAM. If it was backwards. It's a book entirely in Latin. It doesn't feel like there's a code or anything. Though, like, there's no combinations save or thing to unlock. We can't go back to the bunker. Donor won't be there now. He's back in the shop. If I want to make an arrangement. Interesting, the boat was found not far from the boathouse, which is located southwest from Jonatan's cabin, but that day the current should have brought it more or less in the opposite direction. It could have hardly drifted ashore on its own. Was that the piece of information I was supposed to use? Still too early to sleep. Use this with the typewriter. On the board. We've already solved this. I guess I need to go back to the boathouse. There's something I've missed. In this story and in chapter 2, I don't think there was any character named Max. And maybe it's not a character, maybe it's a code. But if it is a code or a riddle or something, I'm not getting it.
Oh, hello.
Do you know anyone called Max?
Oh.
I think Anita has a neighbor called Maximilian. You should ask her. Anita, that's the lady serving coffee in the church hall.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Wow, there's a lot of game here
My
that
pleasure, mate.
was easy to jump over and miss. And we're rather late in the gameplay for it to start forcing us to find these elements. I guess I've done a terrible job of actually investigating the death of Jonatan, but I figured it would just come easily and be unmissable, and it was actually very missable.
Hi there.
Hello.
Do you know someone called Max?
Well, there's a certain Maximilian renting the house next to mine. Why?
What can you tell me about him?
He's a retired photographer. He comes here once in a while and takes pictures of the archipelago. I think he's left the island for the season, though.
Any idea where I can find him?
I happen to know that he's showing some of his pictures at a posh restaurant down by the Red Rock. It's impressive that someone so old, hardly any eyesight left, can still take such good photographs. He basically knows where to aim the camera without even seeing what's there, and the photos turn out wonderful.
That's impressive.
You might be able to catch him there, or at least admire his works.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, darling.
So Red Rock it is.
You're welcome, honey.
And that's weird because I'm just asking about the boat a second time, which kind of breaks the way the game has been working up to this point, where one conversation per person per item of discussion. Unlocked an entirely new area. I totally missed this. And this whole section could have been unlocked, I think, a lot earlier than where we are. We have some graffiti. We have a bridge that seems like it's nothing. This part of the game feels kind of added into, like, it's unimportant. Walls covered in graffiti. Let's go look at it. Tiny, tiny pixels. I read one of the messages. Sweden out of NATO. It's irony Sweden isn't a part of NATO. With great power comes great arrogance. All the power for everyone. Nuclear power equals no thanks. Let's see if there's any more. Jesus was a pacifist. I think we've probably seen them all at this point. And so it doesn't seem like there's anything else to do here but go to the sea cat. Some nice photos on the wall. And then a chair. A window, small window eye on the wall. It can be opened and closed via a lever. Lamp is made of hundreds of lens like prisms. Maitre D, radiator. And I bet this is going to be a puzzle around getting in.
Hello there.
Hello. Thank you.
Do you know the photographer?
I believe they're rented from a local picture agency. I heard the photographer is nearly blind. He just points his camera and shoots.
Fascinating.
Which it's necessary to say that he's nearly blind, because otherwise he would have gotten some kind of incriminating evidence that he would have given to the police.
Thank you.
Do you know the photographer?
I believe I heard.
Apparently that was the same thing I already clicked.
Table for one, please.
Are you a wedding guest?
No, I'm not.
Then we can't offer you a table tonight. The restaurant is fully booked.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right. Lever. So we've got to get him to open the window himself by turning on the radiator. Can't see me here. Let's crank up the heat. So you're hiding behind the plant, which we do way too much of that in this game. Way too much. And so I'm a little confused as far as what where next step is. Wind humming outside. Let's open this door now. Opening the door created a draft, which picks up a prism. So what am I supposed to do with the prism? Am I supposed to use the prism on the photos? I guess I am. Prism on this photo. Is that Sara? And with him is... That must be Veronica, the private nurse. She was in the boat when Jonatan... with Jonatan the day she died? Interesting. Wasn't really suspecting that. And I'm not sure I even need to do anything else. Like, I think we'll just take this photo. Are we done in this area? Do we have a new note? Prism on the graffiti. That might just be enough information to get her to tell me Patrick's address. However, the story is getting rather complicated now because I don't see a connection between Veronica and Patrick.
Excuse me. Hi there.
Hi, Ord.
Let's talk about Jonathan's boat.
So Veronica was in the boat with Jonatan. Obviously, this makes her the prime suspect in my eyes. I wonder what her motive was. I'll have to investigate this thoroughly. Since you helped me with the case, I guess I owe you this piece of information.
Finally.
He has an overnight flat downtown. Let me check the address. East Harbor Street 14, flat number 71. Thank you. I'll contact you when I've made any progress with the case.
Glad I could help.
I guess Veronica's really in trouble now.
See you around, Ord.
And see, that was just this incredible barrier. Just progress gating of the game. So that I couldn't investigate the brother at all until I had found out about Veronica, and it doesn't even really make too much sense. for that. C button. Can we put the carbon copy on the button? Can we put the stick on the button? Can we put the prism on the button? I was thinking maybe we could protect ourselves from getting caught by pushing the button. Paper knife on door. Is there something else I could stick? Like, stick on door. Alright, whatever. So, if we had gotten to this point, which it's possible we would have been able to get to this point, we would have just been stopped by the home key. But I feel like I'm still gonna potentially get caught. Patrick's temporary flat is fancy but very desolate. Let's look at the books. Travel guide to the Arabian Peninsula, some crime stories. Trench coat. He's probably not far away from this, if that's the case. Looks like there's something right here, but that's probably just a foot. View. Gothenburg. Hand drawers. I struck luck immediately. Only one thing in a drawer. A bundle of documents called Chapter 3.
Oh.
Well, oh well. Seems it was a wise decision stopping the ship and checking back here. I'm sorry, but I'm not in a position where I can let a burglar get away. It's nothing personal.
Damn, it's really close just to ride into a flat like
Keep
this.
your hands where I can see them. Walk slowly to the soap.
Stun gun. He's probably out for a little while. Take what you need. We need to bail. I'm pretty sure he's not alone.
I think you just saved my life.
We can get emotional and shit later. Now chop chop. I'll keep a guard outside. Hurry up with whatever you need to do here.
Using the S word like that was oddly phrased. Getting emotional and going to the bathroom later is how I took it. Grab the third chapter, achievement unlocked, and leave.
You go ahead and scram. If Patrick has company, they'll wait downstairs. We shouldn't be seen together. He never saw me. I can pretend I just came to visit him.
Are you sure?
Look, just do as I say. Patrick has seen you now, but he probably has no idea who you are. If he wakes up, I can stall him for some time, but you need to get the hell out of here.
All right.
Okay. So out we go.
Hey, I'm doing this as quickly as I can.
I'm leaving the building looking as innocent as I can and head to the tram station. So back to the Bergwall estate. So we've got the third chapter, and apparently we're not going to sleep on it. We're going to read the third chapter and follow the story to, I imagine there is only 3 chapters. We're probably pretty close to the end of the game. Now I'm starting to wonder maybe if the detective really was working for Patrick ever at all, but who knows? Like, did she just kill him while I wasn't looking, or is she really working for him? We'll kind of have to find out. And we still are a little confused because there's a lot of intrigue here. Who's lying about what? Did Veronica kill Jonatan? Is Jonatan even dead? Did he fake his death so that he could stop his son, Patrick? Who knows? And I guess we'll have to find out later. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.